So this is the WP12 home screen, and there are some areas of it which are fixed for particular purposes. At the top here you get the date and the weather, which you can set to Fahrenheit fortunately. Then near the bottom there you've got the normal thing where you'd have the permanently on features, and then finally right at the bottom is the Google tool, which again you can't move or remove. So here is the home screen as it was when the phone was delivered, but with my apps organised. And one of the things you can do with Android is you can, for example, if you've got a load of navigation apps, you can pop them all together, which I've done here. So let's take a quick look at the power button menu. You get some extra choices on this. The only extra one that's appearing on mine is this emergency contacts one. When you click on that, you can enter a number if you want to, or if you use the emergency contacts entry at the top there, it'll show any contacts you've set up. And here is the the quick access pane. You get all the normal choices, including a screencast button, which is quite handy. There should be a screen recorder, but it's not showing on. And here is a quick run through of the various wallpapers that you can choose for the home screen and the lock screen. Or of course you can always go into the gallery and choose one of your own photos. I just went and picked one. You can select which bit of the photo you use, and then you can use that again for the home screen or the lock screen. So that's quite nice. You can personalise the phone to a large degree, as you always. The big thing that I use my phones for is as an e-reader, so in the Bible or in Kindle, you tend to have to either touch the side of the screen or swipe sideways to change pages, so that's why I'm using the 3 button, not the swipe navigation. So I'm just going to set up my phone to connect to my car. So just looking for Toyota Touch to become visible. There we go, just click on Toyota Touch and it's pairing. So it's as simple as that. Will I have to do anything else? Yeah, it just displays a code. So I say yes and yes, and off we go. So yes, we can allow it to do that, and we're done. Simple as that.
At the roundabout, take your first exit onto A13, Ringway South.
So what I've done here is I've taken some footage from my dash cam and I've synced the audio with the display I recorded on my phone from the phone using Waze, just so that you can see how well it tracks the position I'm in the car as I'm coming off the roundabout here. Incidentally, I'm also using the phone to play some music at the same time. You'll have to forgive my taste in music. So photos are important too. Here's a sample from the front and back camera together. I do love the fact that this is a ruggedized phone, so it can be used underwater. I've turned the sound it was recording off because it could pick up a lot of background noise, but there we are in my pond. You can see some golden orf there and blue orf as well probably, and various other things under the water. You get the normal toys like night shot and panorama and face beauty and so on. This is a panorama shot, and here are just a few more random shots that I've taken since I had this particular device. The camera seems to work pretty well really. There doesn't seem to be a telephoto or wide angle, although there are 2 lenses on the front of the camera, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe the second one's just a depth lens to improve the quality of the photos. So there we are, quite good photos. 12 phone comes like all Oukitel phones, one of these nice presentation cases. See if I can get it open. It's really nice to see it wrapped in this shrink wrap. It's not too difficult to get off. I'm not sure how environmentally friendly it is, but still. So it's a nice packing piece here. Here's the phone. It's Corning Gorilla Glass, so they don't supply a screen protector. They claim you don't need one. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to fit one. You can get screen protectors for it.
So some information about it on the front here.
So taking a first look at the phone, you've got the cameras on the back and the flash LEDs on the back. Then on this side you've got volume switches and so on. On the top you've got a socket. Then on the front you've got a printed screen. Take that off carefully because underneath it is a clear plastic screen protector. I pulled that off as well accidentally and obviously couldn't put it back on. So that was a bit of a shame, my mistake. It's all really quite nice. You've got the SIM tray on the side, and you get one of those little hooked tools that you use to pull the SIM tray out in order to get at the SIM. And then of course you get supplied with other accessories like a charge plug and a charging lead as well.
Here we are, we've got a plug here, one of these UK ones that sort of folds flat, so that's quite nice for when you're travelling, takes up a bit less room. And it comes with a charger lead. It's a micro B charger lead. Now I do prefer the micro B charger leads to the C ones because they do latch in better. So here's the cover at the bottom for charging it, and at the top here you've got a cover for a 3mm jack, so you can use plug-in headphones as well as Bluetooth.
So there are the instructions, they're all nice and clear. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to restore a backup of my previous phone, and then I'll put all the apps together as you saw them at the beginning of the film.